Picture this. You're living your normal, busy American life, work, family, bills, completely unaware that your heart might be quietly losing its strength. It doesn't crash overnight like in the movies. Instead, it starts with whispers, shortness of breath, fatigue, swelling. Signs millions of people dismiss every single day until it's too late. But here's the thing. This isn't just some distant medical story. It's real. It's happening to people just like you and me. And the scary part? Most don't even realize their heart is failing until disaster strikes. Today, we'll break it all down. What heart failure actually is, the early warning signs you can't afford to ignore, and the simple steps doctors say could protect your heart and your future. This is your chance to get ahead of the problem before it gets ahead of you. Imagine living your life, going about your daily routine, completely unaware that one of your most vital organs is silently, slowly, but surely losing its fight. This isn't a distant, abstract threat. It's a silent epidemic affecting millions of people right now. People who show early signs of heart failure without ever realizing the gravity of their symptoms. The terrifying truth is that your body often sends crucial warning signals, sometimes subtle whispers, sometimes unmistakable shouts. Yet these vital messages are frequently overlooked or dismissed. Why? Because heart failure isn't a sudden singular event. It's the insidious culmination of numerous smaller issues that gradually erode your heart strength over time. By the time many individuals receive a diagnosis, their heart has tragically lost a significant portion of its essential pumping power. But here's the critical information you need to know. This dire outcome is far from inevitable. You have the power to change this trajectory. By understanding the early warning signs and recognizing the lifestyle choices that either propel you towards or shield you from this condition, you can take decisive action long before your heart is compromised. Today, we're not just discussing symptoms. We're unveiling the critical insights into what's truly happening within your body and equipping you with the actionable steps to safeguard your heart while there's still ample time to make a profound difference. The journey to understanding heart failure begins with recognizing its fundamental nature, which is distinctly different from a heart attack. A heart attack, medically known as a myocardial infarction, represents an acute, sudden crisis where a ruptured plaque typically obstructs blood supply to a specific part of the heart, leading to the rapid death of heart muscle cells. This is an immediate life-threatening event. In stark contrast, chronic heart failure, CHF, is a slow, progressive condition. It involves the gradual deterioration of the heart's ability to effectively pump blood throughout the body due to a combination of factors, resulting in a general inefficiency and insufficiency of the heart's function over time. To grasp how heart failure unfolds, it's essential to understand the basics of your heart's incredible pumping system. Your heart, a marvel of biological engineering, acts as a powerful pump, continuously circulating blood through four main chambers: the right atrium, the right ventricle, the left atrium, and the left ventricle. Deoxygenated blood returns from your body to the right atrium via the venous system, then flows into the right ventricle, which pumps it to the lungs. In the lungs, this blood is reoxygenated, turning a vibrant red, and subsequently returns to the left atrium. From there, it passes through a crucial valve into the left ventricle, the most muscular chamber, responsible for forcefully pumping oxygen-rich blood through the aorta and out to your entire body. This intricate system relies on the efficient function of each chamber and its associated valves. The early warning signs your body might be sending. One of the earliest and most frequently dismissed warning signs is shortness of breath. Many people attribute this to simply being out of shape or getting old, especially when they observe others experiencing similar issues, leading them to believe it's a normal part of aging. However, this symptom could indicate a weakening heart, particularly if the left side, which is often the first to fail, is struggling. When the left side of the heart weakens, fluid begins to build up in the lungs, a condition known as pulmonary edema. This fluid accumulation hinders the lungs' ability to properly exchange oxygen, making breathing feel like trying to breathe underwater and resulting in insufficient oxygen in your blood and breathlessness. Another pervasive symptom is fatigue and weakness, stemming from decreased cardiac output, again primarily due to left-sided heart failure. When less blood is pumped out, tissues receive less oxygen, impairing their ability to produce energy as they should, leading to significant fatigue even after very light activity. A rapid or irregular heartbeat can also signal trouble. This is often a compensatory mechanism. If the heart isn't circulating enough oxygen, it tries to beat faster to make up the deficit. While it can be a result of failure on either side, it's more commonly associated with left-sided issues and can appear in early to mid stages. Paradoxically, a faster beat can reduce the time for the heart to fill completely, leading to less blood being pumped with each beat and a decrease in overall efficiency. Persistent coughing or wheezing might not just be allergies or a lingering cold. When fluid accumulates in the lungs, it can seep into the airways, triggering a chronic cough that may sometimes be frothy or even blood-tinged due to ongoing irritation. This is primarily a sign of the left side of the heart falling behind and can occur in relatively early to mid stages. A sudden and unexplained rapid weight gain, specifically 2 to 5 pounds in just a few days without other apparent reasons, could be a critical indicator. If the left side of the heart isn't pumping enough blood to the body, organs like the kidneys receive less blood. The kidneys, sensing a lack of fluid regardless of the cause, react by retaining extra salt and water, leading to noticeable weight gain. While this can be an early sign if closely monitored, it's often missed until later stages of the disease. Edema, or swelling in the legs, feet, and ankles, is a more distinct sign, primarily indicating a right-sided heart failure. Unlike left-sided failure, which causes fluid backup in the lungs, right-sided failure leads to fluid backing up into the body, particularly the lower extremities, as blood struggles to return through the venous system. This is typically a mid to later stage problem, as right-sided failure often occurs secondary to left-sided failure. The left ventricle, pumping against the high pressure of the body's circulation, around 120-80 mm/Hg, is under immense strain and often fails first. This leads to fluid accumulation in the lungs, increasing pressure there, pulmonary hypertension. This increased lung pressure then forces the right ventricle, which normally pumps against much lower pressure, around 25-10 mm/Hg, to the lungs, to work excessively hard, eventually leading to its failure. Therefore, early symptoms usually involve the left side, while later stages often affect both. Nocturia, or increased urination at night, is a mid to late stage symptom, typically involving both left and right-sided heart failure. During the day, gravity causes fluid to pool in the lower body due to poor circulation. When you lie down at night, gravity no longer pulls the fluid down, allowing it to re-enter circulation. This sudden increase in blood volume causes the kidneys to filter out the excess fluid, leading to frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom. A noticeable inability to climb stairs or perform even very light activity signifies a more severe reduction in cardiac output, leading to drastically reduced energy production. Simple tasks like carrying groceries become utterly exhausting and overwhelming. This progresses from initial left-sided output reduction to combined left and right-sided failure, exacerbating circulatory problems. Finally, a swollen abdomen, medically termed ascites, is a clear sign of right-sided heart failure causing significant venous congestion. If the right side of the heart cannot empty effectively, fluid accumulates in the abdominal cavity. This increased pressure in abdominal organs like the liver and intestines causes fluid to leak into the cavity. Like other comprehensive fluid retention issues, this is usually secondary to left-sided heart failure, unless other specific issues like congenital defects or lung diseases are present. While these issues commonly manifest in older adults, they can occur in individuals in their 30s and 40s, especially if underlying heart disease or metabolic problems are present. Understanding the roots of chronic heart failure. Chronic heart failure doesn't appear out of nowhere. It's the result of ongoing stresses that chip away at your circulatory system. By far, the leading cause is high blood pressure. When your blood pressure is consistently elevated, the left side of your heart is forced to work harder against excessive resistance to pump blood out to the body. Over time, this constant overtime inevitably weakens the heart muscle. Heart attacks are another significant contributor. If you've experienced a myocardial infarction where a portion of your heart muscle died, the damaged pump simply has less functional tissue, directly compromising its ability to work efficiently. Crucially, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and obesity collectively represent the next major cause of chronic heart failure. These metabolic conditions place immense strain on your cardiovascular system. Closely following this is smoking, a habit known to devastate heart health. The critical takeaway here is that you have substantial control over these lifestyle factors. It's important to recognize that high blood pressure and heart attacks are frequently exacerbated or even caused by insulin resistance and diabetes, alongside chronic stress, highlighting your profound influence on these processes. While less within your direct control, significant heart valve disease can also play a role. Sometimes these are minor issues, but severe defects can drastically reduce the heart's efficiency. Furthermore, exposure to various toxins, including excessive alcohol, certain medications, and environmental pollutants, can damage heart tissue over time. Lastly, conditions like sleep apnea and other lung diseases can increase the resistance the heart faces, making its job much harder. Proactive steps. Preventing heart failure is within your grasp. Since chronic heart failure isn't a single disease, but a complex interplay of factors, a holistic approach to your health is paramount. Think of it as addressing the three fundamental pillars of well-being: eat better, move better, and feel better. Eating better is about nourishing your body. The first and most impactful step is to eliminate sugars, seed oils, and processed foods from your diet. Instead, prioritize whole, fresh foods. Where your diet might fall short, strategic supplementation can bridge gaps, especially for essential heart nutrients like fish oil if you don't consume fatty fish regularly, vitamin D if levels are low, and supplements to manage homocysteine, an inflammatory marker linked to cardiovascular health. Moving better isn't an option, it's a fundamental necessity for your body. Your physiology is designed for movement. This doesn't necessarily mean rigorous gym sessions daily, but rather integrating consistent activity into your life, aiming for several thousand steps, taking the stairs, walking across parking lots. Movement isn't just about burning calories. It stimulates your brain and is vital for every physiological function, including circulation. Finally, feeling better is just as critical. Many people passively react to their emotions, feeling good when positive things happen and bad when challenges arise. Instead, you need to become the active driver of your emotional state. Deciding to feel good and consciously practicing it allows you to control your reactions to life's circumstances, rather than being dictated by them. Your emotional health is as foundational as your physical and chemical health. The body possesses an amazing capacity for restoration, but with a condition as serious as heart failure, prevention is overwhelmingly more effective than trying to reverse advanced stages. By understanding these signs, the underlying causes, and taking proactive lifestyle steps, you empower yourself to safeguard your heart and ensure a healthier, more vibrant future. Don't let these silent signs go unnoticed. Your heart depends on it. In the next few minutes, we're going to uncover the real early signs your body might be sending before heart failure even shows up on a test. No confusing medical jargon, no fear tactics, just clear, life-changing information you can use starting today. You'll learn why these symptoms appear, what they actually mean for your heart's health, and most importantly, the practical steps you can take right now to protect yourself and the people you love. So, if you've been feeling more tired than usual, if climbing a few stairs leaves you breathless, or if you just want to stay one step ahead of your health, stick around. Because understanding these signals could be the difference between catching a problem early or facing it when it's too late. Let's get started.